Are you tired of YouTubers and social media influencers going live for hours at a time, complaining again and again about the same scammers?
Yeah.
No? Well, I have the team for you. You should join SGS.
SGS? What's that?
Yes, the Scam Glam Society.
The Scam Glam Society?
I'm glad you asked. The Scam Glam Society is a bunch of YouTubers and social media influencers who have nothing better to do all day than to talk about the exact same scammers over and over again, day after day, week after week if necessary.
Every day?
Every day, every hour,
every minute, every second.
Well, that sounds awful.
I know, isn't it great?
No, that sounds annoying.
Oh, nah.
No, yeah, definitely annoying.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, now you're being aggressive.
Exactly.
What?
Oh, nah. Non-anonymous annoying aggressors. Another amazingly atrocious organization that you can also sign up for today.
You've got to be kidding me.
The organization of non-anonymous annoying aggressors is not a joke, my friend. They are quite serious when it comes to complaining about every single thing that they can think of. For example, do you hate Disney Star Wars?
Well, yeah.
That's great. They hate it so much that they even go after Battlestar Galactica and Babylon 5.
Wow. Jeez.
Tell me about it. The online comparisons of Captain Phasma and the Cylons almost made Gwendolyn Christie sign up for Battlefield Earth 2.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
Oh, nah.
That's right. ONA and SGS have an extra bonus for holiday haters only. If you sign up now, Scam Glam Society and the Organization of Non-Anonymous Annoying Aggressors, you'll automatically be put into the Gal G.
The Gal G?
That's right. The Get a Life group.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you can become a member of the Gal G today. And it takes no time at all. You just dial 1-800-SCAM-YOU. That's 1-800-SCAMYOU. Or you can email us at fakeinfo@theyscammebeforetheyscammedyou.com.
I hate this.
That's the spirit.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
Crisis After Council of Comics is New Comic Book Day, episode number 81. 81. What are we reading this week?
Kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
Batman.
Batman. Where's Joey? Joey's not here today. What's going on?
And Zernar, Batman, and everything.
Clifton, what are you reading?
Savage Red Sonja.
No, what's that one? Animal Farm?
No.
Nobody can see that.
Steve Desario right there.
Desario.
You don't know about Steve Desario, you better get to know him.
You should follow him on his Instagram too.
Get him.
Local artist.
Ready? Let's go.
Care. Now I'm not even looking forward to your extended cut because this is nothing for me to look forward to. Like, what is this? This looks as bad as anything anyone else complained about this entire year. You know?
I would take your word for it. I haven't really seen anything else this entire year. That's probably why.
Oh, you've only seen his movie? You've seen Rebel Moon?
If it's not on Netflix or if it came out in the movies, I probably didn't.
But you did see Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Okay, and even still, without what I say, was it like, oh wow, this is so great, I'm riveted, I can't wait for more?
Well, no, that's what I was just saying. I didn't think it was like perfect or groundbreaking, but I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
But like, it's like borderline popcorn flick.
Well, I mean, yeah, kind of, but I mean, that's kind of, I didn't expect it to be anything else because it's like its own standalone thing. It's not like it's a Star Wars movie. I know they wanted it to be, but
even with that, it's still not like I have no desire to sit down and watch it again, nor do I have any desire to follow up on the story.
Well, and what's good, Council of Comics? Welcome back to another edition of New Comic Book Day. We're at episode number 81. Thank you for joining us. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below. And it's time for my picks. All right? I'm a little bit under the weather, but it's still time for my picks. All right, let's go. Batman 141. Oh, Batman. See that guy right there? He's a nut. He's crazy. We're trying to make him a hero. He's crazy. He's a nut, that Batman. All right, Conan the Barbarian. It was delayed last week, but it's on this week. Number 6. Very dope cover. I like that. I like that. Star Wars time. Star Wars The High Republic, Shadows of Starlight. That's a pretty dope cover. We're going to see where this goes. Like that little yellow lightsaber right there. Star Wars Darth Vader number 42. This guy right here, he was in The Rise of Skywalker. He's that general that was helping Palpatine and all that. So we're going to see where he fits in that story. And we got the variant with Ahsoka Tano. Very dope Star Wars Rebels variant. Very, very dope.
What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. Oh my God, it's the first pick of 2024. What do we got? I am starting with Kneel Before Zod. All right, Zod's story has been going on forever and people are just like ignoring it. And I'm glad that like we're going to see something come out of this. He's been in charge of New Kandor for a while. He took over that planet a long time ago in the pages of Green Lantern. He got his family back in the pages of Action Comics. And prior to that, he was released from the Phantom Zone and he was served in the Suicide Squad with Amanda Waller until he figured out how to laser out the kryptonite bomb in his head. And that only took 3 issues. So we've come a long way, baby. And now he's turning New Kandor into a weapon. He still has the original Kandorians in their bottle, like in stasis, which I think is a little odd. But he's part of the United Planets, but he's like iffy about that. Drew Zod gets pissed off with him because he's like, we have a planet. You've turned it into a weapon. Why aren't we using it? We're conquerors. Isn't that who we are? And so like, he tells him, you got to learn how to like behave yourself, get out of here. So he like takes off and we'll see more of him in Super Sons with Sinestro. And we'll see how that goes. I mean, that Super Sons knockoff, I'm sure it may actually be good. So this is really great. This is a great start. And there's these pirates, I believe they're Kuns, because that's like an established race in the DC universe. And they attack the planet. And of course, he's got access to the Eradicator. And the Eradicator system just like goes to town with Zod and they just clean up. And of course, Ursa is here too. And, you know, she's just trying to be a great supporter and a good mom. It's wild, but I like it. And I'm picking up the foil too because it's pretty. Although I don't know why Ursa has long hair here, but whatever. All right. I'm keeping up with Fire and Ice. Welcome to Smallville. This has been really good. I know the early issues were like a little bit goofy, but this has been pretty good. And we have a new Moon Knight, so I'm grabbing the foil cover because I have no resistance. But we'll see if this is good. And the fall of the House of X begins now. I grabbed this. I call this the Summers family cover because how many of these people here are not a Summers family member, right? Because I mean, like, it's Scott, it's Alex, it's Vulcan, right? And their dad and Rachel. I mean, come on, it's the Summers family. And there's an issue of X-Men #1 from a couple years ago that's just all of them too. So I think it's great. Christopher Chaos #6 is out today. I just love how it's like, you know, the pedestrian life. There's nothing pedestrian about this book. It's so delightful. And Shazam #7 is out. Finally, he battles Black Adam. You know, maybe one day we'll even see it happen on a screen. And also I grabbed it, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. This is the first appearance of the Marvel Zombies 2099. So that's interesting. Also, Steve Orlando's writing it. And, you know, I love Steve Orlando. So, you know, we're going to give it a shot. And that's it for me this week. I hope you enjoy. Peace.
Godzilla. I saw like
oh
this.
my god,
that's good.
That's everybody.
You're missing
I
out.
know
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. It's
yeah.
phenomenal. It's the biggest surprise of the year.
The scenes that I've seen with the human acting, though, I was like, oh my god, what is this movie?
No, the human acting is
It's
phenomenal.
actually really good. It's one of the few exceptions where
The
Live up to
human
the hype.
acting is phenomenal because you go into that movie expecting a Godzilla flick, and the next thing you know, you're like, "Oh my God, what's happening? Godzilla, you just wiped out that whole city by turning around. You didn't even look at that young woman. Like you're totally wrapped up in it when you're watching. It's so good."
Like an over dramatic, like soap opera type.
Well, if that's the only clips you saw, that's what's gonna come out as. But as a sitting there and experience the World War II setting and everything and the background, you actually care about the humans in this Godzilla movie, which is something that typically you don't care about. Do you think I care about any of these people in Godzilla vs. Kong or Godzilla King of Monsters? No, they bore me. I mean, I do love Aaron Taylor Johnson, so like of course I care about his life. But other than that, the rest of these characters are all expendable to me, except for that blonde. I really like him too. He looks good in the tight suit. But other than that, I could care less.
All right, what's good? Council of Comics. It's new comic book day, and the first one of 2024. So these are the picks for this week, which is a small week for me. Like, there's not a lot of stuff, but Kneel Before Zod. Because how can you not get this? Just the bloodbath starts here. Like, that right there. Batman, of course. Probably like the pick of the week right now is Batman. I'm looking forward to Batman. Poison Ivy, just because I've been reading this and I've been enjoying the story. Pick that one up. Birds of Prey, and I went with the variant cover. I don't usually get the variant, but I like this one. Paul of the House of X, of course. I gotta get X. Come on. Fantastic Four. I've been reading this series. Fantastic Four's been good. Also been reading Doctor Strange. Also really good. Gang War, Kingpin, Typhoid Mary on the cover. I like this cover. I'm not gonna lie. I like that cover. Yeah, JR. I know he's mixed feelings here with the council, but that's a kind of cool cover, man. Look at that. And last, like independent pick of the week, I'm giving this a shot. Pain in Merrimack.
Grimly coming in here.
Yeah, I think this is a mystery book, and that's really why I'm getting it. I think it's gonna be a mystery, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Boom, Studios. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Those are my picks, everybody. Hope you have a great 24 coming up. I mean, look forward to it and be happy. Read comics.
There you go.
So I'm gonna try and be loud enough so you can hear me over. Cliff. Any rate, so I only have 4. I have more books, but I'm gonna choose them 4. What's it? Fall of the House of X. I'm excited for this. See where it's going. You know, maybe they'll cut the X books down to a few instead of 30 of them a week. But yeah, and it's got my boy's artwork on the cover, so I'm happy. Good old puppy of the Raz. Batman. Of course Batman, right? Everybody reads Batman. If you're not, you're an idiot, because Batman's awesome, and it's one of the few DC books that's always consistent and good. I actually read the first one of these the other day, knowing this was coming up. This is an interesting story. The artwork's pretty good. I'm down with it. I'm gonna see where it goes. I don't know how many issues it's supposed to be, but it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than that there's a story going on, and then there's obviously, you get the little twist of, oh, you didn't know this at the same time. So yeah, interesting. And I read this the other day too as well. Very well done. It kind of gives the same kind of feel as if anybody ever read Baltimore, which was a vampire story with Mignola artwork and driven and written by Golden as well. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of the reverse of vampire stories. So the vampires are afraid of humans. They're trying to, and don't want to admit human mortals are real. Mortal is a bad word that they don't talk about. But now they're forced to because the mortals are attacking them. So it's a fun story. I'm interested to see where it goes. So those are my 4. Happy New Year. I'm trying to be loud over that guy. Anyway, nice to see you again. Happy New Year.
I think it's pretty hot. It's like 2 different worlds. I don't know how you want to say it, like a negative and a positive kind of thing, or
yeah, it's like the under of Gotham City. It's like its own like H.P. Lovecraft, like Gotham City universe kind of thing.
And it's something to do with not, feeling pain or something.
It's like the Court of Owls have kind of got Batman, and they're sending him.
Oh, the Court of Owls.
Yeah, they're in the the Court of Owls are in the story too. Yeah, and they're sending Batman kind of in to the H.P. Lovecraft Batman to deal with like whatever.
And this Batman in the underworld is like it's like a squid. He's got tentacles coming off his mouth.
It's like a Cthulhu kind of Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Cthulhu Batman.
It's pretty cool, and the artwork, man, it's really good. If you haven't started reading, it's only two issues. You should go pick it up and start reading it.
It's one of the bigger. It's like the magazine size, but they use it. Like it works out for being magazine size for that one. I'm kind of glad that that's a big issue.
I'm really happy.
Really enjoyed that one.
Funny guy. You know what? That other funny guy. I know, I am too. It's
He's
terrible.
in Fantastic Beasts, right?
Oh
that guy. Yes, Dime Store Jack Black. Yeah.
Balls of Fury. Have you ever seen that? Dude, I like that dude. I liked him in Fanboys. Did you ever see that? The Star Wars fans. That was great.
Wow, he was so young then. That's insane. So all this to round out to say what? Did we enjoy anything in 2023?
I don't even remember what came out in 2023. When did Wakanda Forever come out?
At the end of 22.
Oh God.
Right. So 23 will be the year I never forget the Marvels. I never forget Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. You know, I found it to be no better than the Marvels. And if we're gonna argue about wooden villains or hollow villains, Black Manta is as one note as they come. So like I can't even say he's a better villain or not compared to what's her face in the Marvels. And like people are like, oh no, it's still better than the Marvels. And I was like, you are being so biased.
What's up, guys? Comic Book Day, and I have my 3 picks for you. Most of it is fantasy. So we'll start with Conan the Barbarian.
Conan.
Can't get enough of fantasy.
Have you been reading Conan?
It's
great.
No,
It's great.
I'm a little slow on the uptake on this series.
Classic Conan. That's all I gotta say. Classic Conan. Oh, it's a foil, huh? Nice.
Next series is The Hunger and the Dusk. This one has been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. Did I say dark or dusk?
No, you said it right. Nice cover.
Yeah, no, I like the art. Artwork's really good. It's one of the reasons I pick a comic is if the artwork is really good. And last but not least, Savage Red Sonja. Another fantasy like Conan. And Hunger in the Dusk. After the dusk. Tongue twister for me.
Red Sonja movie coming out soon. You know that, right?
I do not.
Yes. It's already filmed.
All right. I look forward to it. Any back up there? This one's really good. This cover. And that's it for me. I hope you have your 3 picks and enjoy your week of your comics. See you next time.
What's up, Council? Welcome to the future 2024. We are here, but we have new books. We're ready to go. I'm gonna make this real quick because I'm tired, man. The holidays are wearing out. Let's start with this sweet looking book. Beware of the Planet of the Apes. Those damn 30 apes. And it's set in that timeline. I believe this is actually, oh, you know what? If you'd read the cover, Josh, you would know. This is a prequel. This says it right here in white lettering. A prequel to the original film. You did it! You blew it up, you sons of... Okay. Next, we have Fall of the House of X, #1. This is the beginning of the fall of Krakoa. So, I mean, technically, I guess the fall of X stuff sort of kicked that off, but this is really now. This is really now. It's been 5 years, man. And I remember picking that up from the start, and, you know, I hadn't read X-Men books in maybe almost a decade at that point. Overall, I really like the Krakoa era. Curious to see where they go. I'm going to keep positive outlook on it. And we still got like what, 6 months of it yet? Still the summer, so we ain't out of it yet. So we'll see where it all goes. Next up, one of my monthly favorites, Fantastic Four. We're finally now kind of getting to the point here where we're going to find out what happened to the Baxter Building, to the kids that got established in that first arc. in this book, so some of those early mysteries are going to start to get wrapped up, but I don't think it's going to be neatened up in a tiny bow. I think it's just going to lead to some further drama, as it should be for the FF, so it should be cool. Next up, I think this is the last issue of this Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy miniseries. Great book, right? And this brings together the elements from the previous Silver Surfer Rebirth and the Warlock. What was that? Yeah, Rebirth, or right? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. So that you needed to read all 3 of those miniseries. This ties it all together. This was really cool stuff from the very beginning. It's been the same creative team, Ron Mars, Ron Lim, which goes back to the 90s on Silver Surfer. Cool stuff. So really looking forward to this. And last but not least for me, we've got Vengeance of Moon Knight #1. This is the same creative team that was on the previous Moon Knight book. And maybe, I don't know, I'm curious to see if this is going to be like an ongoing mystery of who this new guy is. We all assumed, I think, that it was going to be Hunter's Moon. It's not, and I like that, because I like a good mystery here, because this book, this series overall has been really cool and kind of came out of nowhere. And I liked it. I felt like I was concerned there was going to be a little temptation to make it too much like the show, because, synergy between comics and MCU, which the show is cool too, but it's all right to have it not be like that. And this is its own thing. So this might be a good jumping on point too, but if you haven't, go back and read the previous series too. It's good stuff. And that's it for the first week of 2024 for me. Hope you all had a good new year, and here's to the future. Peace.
We're living in the future, folks.
Spider-Man number 41, Gang War. Gang War is still going on, and so is JR. Look at that. Look at that JR. Not his best, but it's still JR. Very nice. The Fall of the House of X, #1. Great cover right there. Let's bring me back to old classic days right there. A little bit Jim Lee-esque right there. So we're going to see what happens to the mutants. And then we got the variant right here. It's magic. Very, very dope. I think that's an art term. We'll see. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy #5. Ron Lim. I'll say it and I'll say it again. Best Silver Surfer artist ever. Yeah, that's right. There's nobody's going to fight that. Ever. But Mephisto, classic Silver Surfer villain. And then last but not least, Vengeance of Moon Knight #1. The Capullo cover. Very nice. We're going to see where the story goes without Moon Knight, because he's dead. He's gone. They're taking on the Midnight Mission, the rest of his crew. But this mysterious guy's coming along. So we're going to see. We're going to see. All right? So those are my picks. Thank you for watching. This is episode number 81. We will see you next week. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, we have our lives on Sunday at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, and Monday at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. So please tune in. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us for the 81st episode of the Council of Comics. Please remember to like and subscribe below if you haven't already. If you haven't already, I don't know why. It's a new year, 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you. We'll see you all soon in the Funny Books.
That's it for this week, the first week of 2024. I hope it's a great year for everybody. Thank you so much, and take care.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next week on New Comic Book Day.
Until next time.
Peace, y'all. We will see you next week.
Well, that's the episode for today. It's episode number 81. We want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Remember, we go live every Sunday at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, and Monday at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. And what are we going to tell them?
The Lord of the Rings. Watch Two Towers.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Two Towers this week. Two Towers we're reviewing. on
Preferably
Sunday.
the extended version.
Yes.
So you
extended
actually
version.
understand the gifts that Galadriel's given them.
Yes.
And have a happy, healthy New Year.
Boom.
There you go.
From
And
the,
a happy, healthy life.
from the Council of Comics, all you guys out there, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?